Hi, I'm Travis Markwood, President of the Lancaster-Fairfield County Chamber of Commerce, and you're watching Business Forward. We're here today at Colonial Heights Furniture in Lancaster, and I'm here with David Gustafson, and you are the president and owner-operator of this fine establishment, correct?
I am. Thank you, Travis.
Yeah.
Welcome to the store.
Absolutely. Well, we're glad to be here. This has been a long-time institution, if you will, of the community. This business has been around for quite some time, and I know, comparing notes as we were talking before the show, I think starting back in the 1920s. Is that correct?
Colonial Heights proper, this store, 1940s.
Okay.
1920s, my great-grandfather had a used furniture store.
Okay.
He was also a circuit preacher.
Okay, interesting.
And on the side, he had a furniture store, and he had a few other enterprises. He's
Sure.
an enterprising character.
Good.
All of his sons, 5 sons, each had furniture stores.
Wow.
Gallipolis, Athens, Logan, which is where Colonial Heights started in Logan in the 40s.
Okay.
And then evolved to Main Street, and then came in Lancaster, then came out here to what then Columbus Street, maybe Route 33. But
Sure.
In 1948, Mom and I were trying to figure out this morning, 40-something.
Wow.
So,
okay. Been around a long time, though, serving the community and their furniture needs, correct?
3 generations of of my grandfather, my father, myself, and also 3 generations of employees.
Sure.
3 generations of customers.
Absolutely.
A lot of furniture, a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's interesting that we talk about that, and I don't know the total history of this building, but it is a huge display space that we're standing in. As far as the eye can see, I've got furniture this way and that way, and I see a lot of different kinds of styles, including some outdoor furniture that we have here behind us. You want to tell us just a little bit about the different offerings that you guys have here in terms of furniture?
It's broad, as you'd mentioned. We have a story that starts out kind of a good, better, best story in every category of whether it be stationary sofas, reclining sofas, bedrooms, dining rooms, etc. From about $4.99 as a sofa all the way up.
Right.
What our unique abilities are is that we do a lot of custom order.
Sure.
So anything is available in choices of fabrics, choices of colors, change the finishes, change the touch blows, and it does not change the price.
Right.
We just need to order it and let the craftsman make it.
Right.
It takes about 2 months or less, and you can do literally anything that you want if what we have is not enough.
Absolutely.
And what we have is vast.
Sure. Well, I'm sure you've seen the industry change a lot in terms of the materials they're using, how things are being built. But I noticed, I see some signs on some of the furniture that says, this is real wood. This is,
Right.
And when you see real wood, I guess there's a lot of veneers out there and things. Let's talk about the industry just a little bit and the types of quality that you carry here, maybe.
In terms of how the industry's changed, probably the simplest way of putting it is that furniture that appeared to be leather in the past was leather, and it appeared to be wood in the past, it was wood.
Right.
Now that technology has evolved, there are now materials that, for instance, right now, tremendously popular is a material that is called recycled leather or bonded leather. It looks like leather. It's not leather, but it looks like leather.
Right.
Most retailers and manufacturers present it as leather.
Sure.
We don't, because it's not actually top grade leather. We carry it. We sell it very well when it's accurately represented as to what it is. And then we have an all leather department that everything in the room is all leather, and you don't have to question, is this real or not?
Sure.
But and the imitation leather has complete appropriateness as long as you know that's what you're buying.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Now I noticed, gosh, we've talked about furniture here, but you've got all the accessories that go with this stuff too. I even saw some Ohio State memorabilia and things on the wall over there.
Really, we approach accessories as if it's jewelry for the home.
Okay.
Most all of us can appreciate how, all of a sudden you put necklace and jewelry and watch and this and scarf, and you add all these finishing touches, and that's really where the outfit comes alive, and that really is where a room comes alive with
Sure.
area rug and pictures and lamps and toss pillows. You can do a lot.
Sure.
So, whether or not it's brand new furniture or just new stuff, both, we do both, and we do, and
Yeah.
we're excited to do both. So it's always not about spending a lot of money.
Good, good. Well, I tell you, I'm kind of excited to take a little tour and see some of the different styles and of furniture you have. If you don't mind showing me around.
You bet.
All right, let's go. Hi, Travis Markwood with the Lancaster-Fairfield County Chamber of Commerce again, and we are here at Colonial Heights Furniture. I'm with David Gustafson, again, the president, owner, operator of Colonial Heights, and we've made our way to the leather department, and I got to say, I'm in pretty good shape right now, David. Nice comfy chair here. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe we do the rest of the show here.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I mean, I encourage you to do all of your shows from here.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about, you mentioned that there are a lot of different grades of furniture, and leather's certainly one of those where you got a lot of different grades. Talk to us a little bit about how this furniture is made up, and how the grades are selected, and how you serve the customer when they're interested in a leather couch.
There couldn't be a more confusing product category in home furnishings. I mean, furniture is a little tough to start with because you could have a inexpensive sofa and a very expensive sofa look exactly the same from the outside. So it's what's inside the sofa which may not be obvious to everyone because it looks the same, so maybe it's the same. So
Sure.
It's really all about what's on the inside, how the spring construction is and what the frame is constructed of and what the cushions are made out of. And then ultimately, when it comes to what the cover is, fabric or leather or material that looks like leather that isn't leather, whatever it is, again, in our store, you have your choice, whether it be a choice of color of leather or a choice of color of fabric. The leather, I think, is too complicated of a product to talk about, other than in this room, everything in the room is top grain leather.
Okay.
Period. If it's in this room, it will be top grain leather. We have other rooms that have furniture that look like leather, but is not leather. And again, there's complete application for both as long as customers know exactly what they're getting. And, and leather's just a great wearing product. It's so easy to clean. For people with allergies, it's very easy to clean and keep free of dust. And it wears 7 to 10 times longer than fabric.
How do you maintain, leather furniture?
Really, just most manufacturers simply suggest a damp cloth.
Okay.
That you don't need to put oils on it. You don't need to do anything except love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk a little bit about why we're sitting here, and so that I can extend this and sit here a little bit longer in this comfy chair. Let's talk about the customer experience. If I'm a customer and I walk in the door, what do customers expect to see here? Or how are customers treated?
Well, I think treated differently, mostly for two different reasons. The entire staff there's a lot of talent. There's a lot of talent, whether it be specific decorating design knowledge or years of doing what we've been doing, coupled together with sincerity. We each individually care that the customer's experience is that, number one, that they leave knowing way better what is appropriate, what they want, than when they walked in. The goal is not necessarily for them to buy the first go round. We'd like them to buy eventually, but
Sure.
most people are coming shopping to get ideas, and I think ideas really need to be based on solid information, so that you can then make better decisions, and so that we are really well, we have a wealth of knowledge on
Sure.
all of these categories, whether it's design or product knowledge, leather, construction, financing. I mean, putting the whole package together. We care, we make it fun.
Right.
You know, perhaps one of the things that is highly unusual is that anything that somebody buys, whether it's from stock or a custom order, they can build a pink sofa. When we deliver it and it's in their house, if they don't like it, it comes right on back and we start over.
Okay.
No penalty.
Okay.
Because most people, me included, say, I'll know it when it's in my house.
Yeah, well, true. Yeah.
So why penalize someone for taking the chance of ordering something that they think is going to be great?
Yeah.
If it's not great, we'll put it on the floor. Someone else will find it to be great, and they can then apply new knowledge. Now that I know how that looks, I'll try something else. Ultimately, we just want happy people, you know.
Sure. So, you know, most people come in. All they know is they need this. They need a couch, and then I take it from your explanation. Then the staff really consults with them, and they learn.
Yes.
They learn a lot, much more than what they did when
Yes.
they walked in the doors.
Yes, you learn about furniture. You learn about how you can place furniture. We will sketch your room, whether it be a loose hand drawing sketch. We can put it on a floor plan. We can computerize, put it on a 3D. We can help you. We can come out to your home. Literally any degree of help that somebody is willing.
Right.
And most customers, after they realize that we are actually trying to help and not necessarily trying to sell,
right,
then they relax, they open up. It's also important to know, I think, that in our store that the customer can ask to work with anybody that they like.
Sure.
They can work with multiple people. You're not allocated to a specific person, so you get multiple people's opinions and or not. Or you can work, or you can just walk around and not talk to a soul.
Yep. Let's talk while we're here a little bit about the delivery process. Let's say I'm a customer. I've purchased from you. You've got a delivery staff. How's that work?
It works really well. Delivery of furniture is, you know, the easy part is picking it out.
Yeah.
And you know, the fun part, getting it into the home, that's challenging. Again, the experience, years and years of experience of delivery, of our delivery men. They know the angles to move things. They know just how to get around that door. They have the strength and the capability to do things that I think normal men can't do, you know. Right. And, you know, the store has a long history of doing things that other stores wouldn't do, whether it requires multiple deliveries or multiple delivery men on a certain,
Sure.
job. There is not we believe there's not a delivery that we can't,
Sure.
accomplish or won't try to accomplish. We also, little known fact, have a delivery service that we can deliver beyond our geographical region. We can deliver anywhere in North America.
Okay.
And we do a lot of, South Carolina, Hilton Head business. And,
okay.
So you can pick out furniture here, and we will arrange essentially it's two delivery men and in-home delivery from other services.
Perfect. Well, I appreciate that explanation. As you can see, a tremendous amount of different services and customer service and options here at Colonial Heights Furniture. One thing that we were talking about earlier is really some of the technology that's becoming prevalent in furniture, and I think we're going to go take a look at that, correct?
I'm not going to let you talk about technology from here.
All right, okay, all right.
You must move.
Okay, let's do that. Let's go see some technologically advanced furniture, if you will. All right.
Welcome back to Business Forward. I'm Jared Kale with the Lancaster-Fairfield County Chamber of Commerce, and this is the Young Professional Spotlight, sponsored by Crowd Communications. And today we continue our tour. We're at Square 7, Blue Shoe Art, and Art and Clay here on Main Street. And today our spotlight is Temple Montanez. Welcome.
Thank you. Welcome. It's nice to have you here.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, let's jump right in and talk a little bit about your background, maybe your professional history, and kind of what events led up to you being here at Art and Clay.
Sure, great, thank you. I am originally from Lancaster High School graduate, and my professional background is colorful at best. I was a marketing director and director of public relations for Ballet Met Columbus, Columbus Recreation and Parks. I worked at an advertising agency, and I actually started my professional career at the Lancaster Eagle Gazette as an arts editor and features writer.
Wow, excellent. That's quite a resume, and it's good to hear you mentioned colorful. Seems appropriate for a place where there's all this artwork. Definitely. Now, talk a little bit about Art and Clay, Square 7, all these different entities we've mentioned that are kind of housed in this one location here, all part of Fairfield DD, right?
Correct. Fairfield County Board of DD purchased Art and Clay on Main from Becky Hayjos about 4 years ago. And at the time, our intent was to be what we call a purpose-driven enterprise, which means that not only are we continuing to run and help keep downtown vital as far as running a retail operation, but we also employ adults with disabilities here. We're getting ready to launch a new program where we will be doing more of a training ground type of program for adults with disabilities. And as you mentioned, we house the Blue Shoe Arts studio here, which is an accessible art studio for adults with disabilities.
Okay, excellent. And then Square 7, I stop multiple mornings and pick up coffee on my way to work.
Like
so it's right on the way to work.
And it's been great. We just opened Square 7 Coffee House last June. Okay. Work in conjunction with Stoff's, the coffee roaster out of Grandview that is behind Cup of Joe. And so all of our coffee is custom roasted for us. And then we work with local vendors such as Bay's for meats and cheeses, the gourmet sandwiches, and things of that nature. So, all of it culminates into one final objective, and that is to provide a space where members of our community can come and interact with members of our community who are adults with disabilities. We sort of just provide the space, and what takes off from there is up to whomever. But we try and give people as many reasons as possible to come down to Art and Clay. So whether it's to paint pottery, to take a class, to drop your kids off for art class, to have a cup of coffee, to participate in glass fusion, or even to come in and browse our gallery or visit with our Blue Shoe artists. We have a lot of reasons.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, a lot of reasons mentioned there. Well, talk about maybe some of the events that you guys have coming up. We're getting close to the summer months. I know I'm excited.
Yeah.
What do you guys have coming up this summer?
Well, of course, we're already starting to talk about Lancaster Festival Art Walk, which I have to say we have a lot of success with Art Walk. I'd like to take all the credit, but we also have the best location as the beer garden and live music is next door. But we always have live music as well. And we'll be showcasing a lot of the art from our Blue Shoe artists during that time as well. And then throughout the summer, we're hosting 3 different week-long art camps for children. Okay. We have music and entertainment on Friday evenings. And so, I always encourage people to check the social media and the Facebook and whatnot, because we have things come up sometimes that we plan months in advance, and sometimes just sort of pop up. But there's always something going on down here.
Excellent. Now, when you're not working or not here or volunteering or doing any of those things, what do you like to do in your free time? Talk a little bit about your family as well.
Oh, thank you. Well, my husband is a Spanish interpreter in the legal system in Columbus, and I currently have an 8-year-old at home and 2 stepchildren at home. I have 4 older children that are out in the world, have grown up, or at least, well, they're older. So total, I have 5 adopted children and 2 stepchildren. So that keeps me pretty busy. I also have jumped on the running bandwagon that has been searing through Lancaster. So I do that quite a bit too.
Well, definitely. I'll probably see you out running around then, because I frequent the trails.
I hope not.
Well, thank you very much for being our spotlight.
Thank you. Welcome. It's nice to have you here.
Definitely. Well, this has been our Young Professional Spotlight. Temple Montanez. This is sponsored by Crowd Communications.
As a company of young professionals, Cryo Communications is proud to sponsor this segment. We specialize in helping businesses and organizations get the right message to the right audience, at the right time, and in the right way. To learn more about Cryo Communications and how they can help you with your communication needs, visit them at cryocommunications.com. Business Forward Ribbon Cuttings is brought to you by the Frankie Smith Funeral Home. Respect for tradition, regard for change. Locations in Lancaster and Baltimore. Visit them at their website at funeralhome.com.
Okay, so we've made our way over here to we talked about technologically advanced furniture, and boy, we found that room. I think David, tell us a little bit about. By the way, we had an opportunity to try some of this out right before we got on film here, and I got to tell you, it's pretty amazing what some of this stuff can do. For instance, let's talk about this chair right here. I'm pretty sure that our videographer Aaron was in this chair just a little bit ago and enjoyed a massage. David, tell us about the things that this chair can do.
Watch yourself. First of all, it comes alive. It is originally just a handsome leatherette chair, and then a press of the button, it becomes a remarkable foot massage. Continue one press of a button, it goes into zero gravity, which has health benefits just in itself with circulation and benefits and decompression of your lower spine. Then with a couple other buttons, you move into a full-on shiatsu massage. A lot of people, when they think of massage chairs, it's literally the vibrating chair like the old football games.
Right.
We have that available, but this is actual massage.
Sure.
That is deep tissue massage.
Right.
So this chair is unique in that this chair does it. Every chair up here is a massage chair in one fashion or another.
Excellent. Well, it's really cool technology, and the technology even goes beyond the massage chair. As we're in this area, we start to ask questions about things to make the home decor. You call this kind of the Zen room, right? Is that correct?
So far, we've called it the Zen zone.
Yeah. Okay, the Zen zone. Let's check out some other things over here. We've got some really cool. You're calling them anywhere fireplaces, correct?
Yes. These are, if you're somebody who likes a candle, then you'll like this because it's actually a small tabletop fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
There's a fuel tank in each one of these that is odorless, needs no ventilation, leaves no soot on the ceiling.
Right.
And it's a fireplace that you can adjust the height of the fire. It's behind protective glass.
Right.
It's on decorative bases that are just good looking that, you can just leave out while they're not lit up. And then when they turn on, they're just fantastic. You have to go to the YouTube video of Anywhere Fireplace to see that actually work.
Cool. Very cool. Now we also have some other things. Aromatherapy is important, I guess, in the Zen zone, correct?
It is in the Zen zone.
Yeah, let's check that out.
We've got devices that are aromatherapy. They're cool air humidifiers that are help breathing passages and whatnot. I grew up with allergies, so all of this is important to me. It plays music. You can hook it up to your phone or another source. It can play anything you like. It has rotating colors for color therapy.
Perfect.
These devices we don't have turned on. These are all water fountains, not to drink from, but water features.
Right, gotcha.
And true with all of this product as well as everything in the store, you can go to the catalog, and if you don't like what these are or any of this, you can choose your own. You can build your own. Doesn't really cost anything more. We just need to get the other item for you.
Gotcha.
A plethora of choices.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I can tell you we've really had a great time here. David, thanks for showing us around. And some people may not know, but Colonial Heights has also been great enough partners that they actually have a small display in the chamber office, so you can stop in there, see some of their wares as well. They've got a couch and things to set up in there, and so I know us at the chamber, we very much appreciate that, and our guests that stop by.
We also have a display at Reflections.
And, okay, perfect.
To demonstrate options of room considerations.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we certainly appreciate your partnership. It's been a pleasure being here at Colonial Heights Furniture. Thank you, David.
Thank you, Travis. Appreciate it very much.
Absolutely. Well, that's been your last episode of Business Forward, and we thank Interface Video for our partnership and production. Thank you until next time.